In this video, I'll show you how you can use ChatGPT to resolve your self-limiting beliefs that restricts you. And you can do that in a very efficient and easy way. So during one of my consultations with my client, I told him to prompt something like this about his insecurity that he had. Can you do a technique from the book Loving What Is about my insecurity that I'm boring in conversation with girls? He was struggling because he was feeling like his conversations with girls were meaningless. So the ChatGPT wrote something like this, how the technique works. So step 1 was to identify the stressful thought. Step 2 was to apply the 4 questions. So is it true? Can you absolutely know that it's true? How do you react? What happens when you believe that thought? Who would you be without that thought? And then step 3 was to do turnaround. But better way to do that is to write something like that. I just do that step by step, or you can even write it at the beginning. So you actually go with ChatGPT during this conversation. So the first question, is it true? Because he already identified the stressful thought, meaning I am boring in conversation with girls. And the first question, he answered, no, not at all. Like, I know it is all in my mind and I do interesting things and I'm interesting and intelligent person, but still. Then ChatGPT wrote to him, can you absolutely know that it's true? And then he answered, now that you ask it like that, I do think sometimes I'm boring. And that was a very honest answer. And then the third question, how do you react? What happens when you believe that thought? And he wrote that he feels pressure, he feels a fear, that the girls won't like him, he feels needy, sad, and confident. So very normal emotions. And the last one, who would you be without that thought? He wouldn't overthink so much every message. He wouldn't be so emotionally overloaded. Everyone knows what it feels like. And then the turnarounds. ChatGPT here is very helpful as you do not have to do this on your own. So the first turnaround was, I'm not boring in conversation with girls. His task was just to feel if this turnaround, if some turnaround resonates with him. So the first one resonated with him. Yeah, a lot actually, and so on. He wrote something like that. Then the second turnaround, girls find me interesting in conversation. So he wrote this answer, you can read it. And the third, I'm boring in conversation with myself. And this was a breakthrough. He really resonated with that because what appeared to be true was that he was actually restricting himself from talking about things he's interested in because he feared that maybe a girl won't like him because of that or something like that. But in reality, this is who he is, so he was just restricting himself. And he realized that. He resolved that self-limiting belief. That really helped him. Afterwards, he had, and he has, very good conversations. His dating life improved and so on. And he just builds better relationships, which is very important. So once again, this is a technique from the book Loving What Is by Byron Katie. So I really recommend you that right now you go to your ChatGPT and write something like that can you do that technique from the book Loving What Is about my insecurity, that, and put some insecurity here, like, oh, I'm not enough, oh, they won't like me, oh, I'm lazy, or oh, I'm not working enough. Anything that makes you stressed. And also you can write at the beginning, please ChatGPT do it step by step. Or if you want it to see all at once, then you can do something like that. But I really recommend you to do it step by step. If ChatGPT doesn't reply ideally, then just prompt it more specifically. Or you can just go to the description and click in this link and write something like, now do the same thing for quote unquote, I'm being lazy in work, or they won't like me. Something like this, yeah. And just do that, explore. This is a great technique because you do not actually have to do this on your own. You just have to write this prompt and answer the questions, and you can really help yourself. Also, you can check the book, I recommend it. However, it's not obligatory. And that's it. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe. And write in the comments what was your self-limiting belief.